Shinjo Takame will now regale us with the tale of the three sons-in-law.
Thank you, Angie. I'm hoping to actually lower the tone here. This is actually my first Boar's Head and my first festival, but we are all friends here, and even though there are young people in the audience, I'm sure we all like a bit of a naughty story. Do we? So what I have are this man. He had 3 daughters, and of course he had to find husbands for them. So we had one married a man who came from town, one married a man who came from the village, and one married a man who came from the hills. So they all went off to their homes, and the year passed, and the new year came. So all of these daughters came back with their husbands to visit their father. Now the son-in-law from the town, he made very fine cakes. So he brought them as a gift, and everyone was eating some nice mochi cakes with some nice red jelly in them, and they were very nice. The second son-in-law from the village, he was a cloth merchant, so he brought some fine silks and lovely gauzy linens as a gift for his father-in-law. But the third son-in-law, he lived in the hills. He was a hunter and he was a little bit poor, so he said to his wife, "I don't feel very comfortable coming without a gift." And his wife says, "Don't worry, my father knows that we are poor, and he's just pleased to see us." So the son-in-law who was poor, from the hills, he felt a bit uncomfortable with the other 2 sons-in-law, telling about how wonderful they were living in the village and in the town. So that night, as you know, we all have to do, he had to go up, he had to go take a peek. So he goes out and he does it, and then he sees a bow and arrows just lying around, and he, being a good hunter, he takes up the bow, shoots it, manages to get 2 geese with 1 arrow. And then he leaves it there, and in the morning his father-in-law goes, "Oh, well, what's this?" And he sees the 2 geese lying there with 1 arrow. So he goes to his sons-in-law, "Who did the big deed this morning?" And their son-in-law from the hill says, "Oh, yes, sir, I did. And the father-in-law says, "Yes, you are a very good son-in-law. You've also brought me a gift. You are worthy to be married to my daughter." And the other 2 son-in-laws, "Well, we don't think much of him, do we?" And so the next night, son-in-law from the hills, he gets up in the middle of the night again. You know how it is sometimes. And he has to go do a poo. So he says to his wife, "Where's the toilet? I need to go." And she goes, "Well, just do it in the corner of the porch, and I'll clean it up in the morning." So he goes out, and he does it, and he goes back to bed, but his wife, she forgets to clean it up. So his father-in-law gets up, he gets out, they go, "Oh, what's this?" So he asks his sons-in-law, "Who did the big deed this morning?" And the other 2 sons-in-law goes, I did. Thank you.